He looks at the region of Melanesia and he said, Mela means black-skinned.
Our region is that we are the most linguistic and diverse places in the world.
Political disagreement amongst our people, Fiji and Papua New Guinea continue to condone.
West Papuans forget the nation in Melanesia. And West Papua fighting is not only West Papua, but it's all Pacifica fight.
The east side is the independent state of Papua New Guinea. Some of the fun facts about our region is that we are the most linguistic and diverse places in the world, from species to fauna and fauna, language, people, with beautiful different shades of black and brown, and you name it, we have it there. So even in where I come from, which is Vanuatu, right down here, it is one of the most linguistic as well. And we have over 130 for such a small country per capita. Of course, New Guinea has 800 plus.
But Melanesia, he looks at the region of Melanesia, and one of the conspicuous things of Melanesia is that we are black-skinned people. And he said, Mela means black-skinned. And so he categorized Melanesia as black-skinned people. So when we think about the categorization of the Pacific as we know today, in their categories, Polynesia, Micronesia, and Melanesia, are imperial and colonial constructions of Western Europeans. But when we look at this mapping is a Western notion of colonial control. This is not how we map ourselves. This is how Europeans map the Pacific, map the world. Because mapping is about identifying the places and the spaces where the resources are. Also about the spaces that are just strategically important to colonial powers. And it's a very Eurocentric looking down. It's looking down. Mapping this Western cartography is a way of looking down at the world. It articulates the position of superiority, that the Europeans are superior looking down, and therefore this map. And so the mapping, the racial categorization of our people needs to be interrogated, and we need to understand that as a starting point of articulating a politics of visibility and also of engaging in the politics of resistance. That as we resist, as we try to articulate our visibility, that we need to have a critical consciousness of the ways in which the region called Oceania was racialized, sexualized, and belittled. And today as we gather, I wanted to bring that history to the fore. I'm so particularly pleased to see West Papuan young people, a generation of West Papuans who were emerging, who are here, who came from a history of atrocity, a history that continues to trouble the region, that continues to cause a lot of political chaos, political disagreement amongst our people. Fiji and Papua New Guinea continue to condone the atrocities perpetrated against West Papua because of its continuing political and economic relationship with Indonesia. And that is something that we need to call out our leaders to critique the political position, that it is easy for them to sell our people, to let the atrocity continue. It's easy for them to do that because of the economic and the military benefits that Indonesia is providing to this region. This is why, as I talk about all of that, this is why AAPI Heritage Month cannot merely become a celebration of multicultural symbolism detached from history of power. It's a history of power where Pacific Islanders were positioned in places of inferiority and belittlement. And where we believe that our lot was to be economically marginalized, politically invisible, and genealogically inconsequential. And so today, as we commemorate and celebrate this very important month of Asian Pacific and Native Hawaiian Pacific Islander, that for Pacific Islanders, the month must also become a site of political remembrance, historical truth-telling, and resistance. Visibility without historical consciousness risks becoming tokenism.
Bula Vinaka. Today we are honored to have one of our daughters represent our culture and our tradition in a Fijian chiefly attire. And Keleni is a granddaughter of one of the paramount chiefs from the village of Visese, Ngunda, in the province of Mba, the son of Mba, and the Confederacy of Kakumbuna. As you can see, our chiefly attires is usually in brown, masi, or tapa, and as you see that we call it a wambale, the brown masi that she's wearing, and the fact that it flows from the right to her left side, it depicts that she is a daughter or a granddaughter of a chiefly family from her father's side. And as you see, she's wearing also wearing a kappa on her left arm, which also depicts that she is of a chiefly background. And as you can see, her necklace she's wearing is a kambua. In our Fijian culture, we use kambua for ceremonies, weddings, and funerals. And so the size of the kambua and the mangi, which is that, the size of the kambua and the size of the mangi also usually depicts its value.
My name is West Papua. I'm from West Papua, Melanesia, and those are my friends who are with me today. And just a little bit about, I think my sister already explained about West Papua, but I want to say a little bit about West Papua is second largest island after Greenland. And it's the third largest rainforest after Brazil, Congo, and it's contain all the world. But what's happening in our home is a lot of deforestation for oil palms and timbers, and also mining. And because of all our resources, we are keep us behind. And nobody knows about West Papua. But what we do here is we raise spreading awareness about what is happening in our home, and also educate our history, and we are one of the more diverse culture in our islands. and we have more, it's not included in the Papua New Guinea, but only West Papua. So we have like 260 plus tribes, and each tribe we speak our own languages, and we have a lot of. We're very connected with the other islands, mountains, seas, and but because of all those our resources, we were pushing down, and nobody knows about West Papua. Yes, just let you guys know that this is not considered about the weapon, but this is my power and our power that we can do it, and we can achieve what we're fighting for, which is we want to independence from Indonesia. We want to be our country. And another one I want to mention is that West Papuans forget the nation in Melanesia, and therefore I want all the Melanesians and other islands also, because of the climate changes, the sea level is rising up, and our islands will be shaking, and West Papua is our home for the future. And I want to invite all. And West Papua fighting is not only West Papua, but it's all Pacifica fight. So we want to help from your help. And I would like to thank you so much for your support and you standing with us, West Papua, as you do.